And welcome back, everybody, to the Kostaltyn Old World Campaign mod, legendary immersive campaign. The theme of this campaign is we are Good Guy Kostaltyn, so we are not allowed to go to war again, or I should say declare war against, or raid, or even ask for money from any other Order factions. Diplomatically, we are trying to be as nice as possible to all the other Order factions. And conversely, we're not very nice. We will not have any agreements with the non-Order factions, the Chaos factions. As, for example, right here, we are at war with Baldur and Coven, who are vampire counts. And as far as the campaign overall goes, we are using the Grand Strategy mods, which means basically we have made the campaign slower and more difficult. We have reduced replenishment. Replenishment is actually cut in half, so that's going to slow things down. And of course, we made it much more difficult to take any of these settlements, particularly the walled cities. And speaking of walled cities, at the very end of the last episode, we fought off an attack by Azhag the Slaughterer here on Zoishink. And unfortunately, we did take some casualties in it. We fought him off, I don't want to say fairly easily, but it was pretty much never in that much of doubt. Unfortunately, Azhag does have a Wa going on right now. We are his only enemy. If we take a look right now at his diplomacy here, we are his only enemy, so he's able to throw everything he's got at us. He is stronger than us, and we know, this being his Wa target up there, it's most likely that Azhag himself, with his really strong army, is right up here, if not already on the way down. And so it's only a matter of time before he comes down with a lot of reinforcements, and it's going to be extremely difficult to hang on to this. However, we will, of course, do the best we can. Right now, the remnants of the two armies that he attacked us with last turn are right here, raiding our territory, and unfortunately getting replenishment out of it as well, except for the Wa. The Was, I don't believe, get well, this one doesn't have a Wa army, but I don't believe the Wa, or at least as the player, the Wa armies don't get any reinforcements unless you're inside a settlement. But in any case, well, like I said, it's looking a little bit bleak for us down there, but we'll do the best that we can. And meanwhile, we do have the Ice Court here, who has also declared war on Baldur and Coven. So basically what we need to do is we need to take this settlement right here. This is probably the only settlement by Baldur and Coven that we care about. I think they are down to 3. Nope, they're down to 2. Just the one that we are laying siege to right here, and the one that Tsarina Katerine here, well, actually Dmitry Zaryov here, has laid siege to, and the Peasant Council has decided to come up there and I guess help her out with that. So anyway, what we need to do is we need to take this turn, and then we need to race up here if we want it. Well, it's extremely unlikely that we'll have any chance of getting up there in time to save it, but we may as well at least try. Anyway, we do have a Patriarch here that will not fit into Kostaltyn's army, so we will go ahead and put him into our supplementary army here, Elena Zakharova here. And at this point, I think there's not really... I mean, I wasn't in love with attacking this because it's a Pyrrhic victory if we auto-resolved, which we're not going to do, obviously. But this is a easily defendable minor settlement. They have... wait for the map to pull up here. Everything is a little bit slower in the Old World mod, I've noticed. Anyway, they have these 4 choke points, which is really bad for us. And of course, their armies are getting boosted by the Siege Tweaks mod. Nevertheless, we don't really have any choice. We need to take it. Speed is of the essence. So we're going to go ahead and attack it, and darn the consequences. Hopefully we will win, of course, but hopefully also we will have enough of an army left that we can continue to fight Azhag. Now, the way that we're going to try to neutralize these choke points is using our missile units. if they try to actually put their melee infantry, their skeletons and their zombies right there, directly right at the choke points, well, then they're going to be sitting ducks for us to open fire. So we've got Kostaltyn's army right here. I'm kind of a mind to move Kostaltyn over this way. Wait a minute, let me get my bearings here. Where's the other? Yeah, right over. I'm gonna put him over here and then let our reinforcing army hit from that other side over there. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll just make a wall of Cussars here. You guys, you know what? I'm gonna try to do this without numbers, because I think sometimes the numbers get me, control groups get me in trouble. Okay, so then let's go ahead and get one of you over here. One of you over here. You guys, I'll get you involved in a minute. You be right here. You guys, I think what we'll do, we'll leave all you over here for now. Actually, you might be good to punch through. Maybe we'll try that. Kostaltyn and the Patriarch here. Let's put the two of them together over here. Okay, and you could actually get a little closer. You could be in Vanguard deployment, but I don't think we really want to do that. So, all right, let's go ahead and start out with you guys. So, start battle. You guys start moving forward. Now, let's get 3 of you moving up to here. 3 of you in the middle. We'll decide what to do with you in a moment. And then 3 of you over here. You guys can be here. Try to get you right there. We'll leave you for now, and then you. Let's get you forward. Let's get you forward. And now let's go ahead and start moving the guys who don't have any ranged weapons forward as well. You guys, do we have a good use for punching through just yet? Well, we do have, at the very least, a barricade that we have to break down. At least on this side. So you 3, you need to keep moving forward here. You 3 can as well. And you 3... Nope, they're in range for you. Okay. Alright. And you can try to get up there as well. Okay, you are already getting to the point where you can go on in. And you behind him. Okay. We can do a lot with our missile units for sure. Okay, you looks like they are coming out for some reason. Nope. No, don't do that. This is one of those deals where technically that unit, he looks like he's outside the barricade, but he's technically not. Okay, guys, just keep doing what you can here. Let's go ahead and do this. What we really need to do is get down the barricade, so that should be the focus. Okay, you three, wait for those bats to come on down. That's fine. Okay, now over here, you guys, all of you. You are all going in up there. Okay, back over here. You are taking a little bit of damage, but it's fine. You... Okay, how we doing here? Up, Kostaltyn, you are taking a lot of damage, my dude. Yeah, that's gonna happen, okay. Get healed, man, get healed. Okay, this is fine, though. We're in a position here where our missile superiority is definitely going to help us out. Okay, this is a bit of a problem right here. That corpse cart. Okay, you guys keep shooting at the corpse cart. Oops. Actually, nope. Shoot at those Vargeists. All of you guys at the Vargeists as well. Okay, now it's time for you three to get in here. You can get in on those Vargeists. Okay. Alright, you, how are we doing? Kostaltyn, you broke. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, you, how are you doing here? You should be able to get in there right away and take that. The rest of you just keep doing... Oh! Okay, we're going to lose this unit. That's fine. That's going to happen. Not a whole lot we can really do about that. Okay, how are we looking over here? Kostaltyn, you're back in. You are now taking a ton of damage. You'd better... I feel like we ought to be... We ought to be able to win this a little bit easier. What are you doing, Kostaltyn? Man, that is going to drive me crazy. The fact that those bats sure do look like they're outside the barricade, but they really weren't. Okay, over here, how we doing? Let's see here. We've got. What are you doing now? You get over here. Get on that corpse cart. What about you? You're on the corpse cart, and you. Yeah, shoot at them. Okay, you guys, come on, hit the corpse cart. Hit the corpse cart. Take out that corpse cart. You guys can shoot those crypt ghouls. Okay, you are fine. Okay, we're doing not great over here, but it's okay. We're doing a lot of damage to them. Okay, Kostaltyn, you need to get out of there, man. Get out of there. You heal and buff. Okay. How are we... Oh, the towers are probably doing a lot of it to us. Okay, how are we looking over here? We have taken that. Okay, or we just now took it. Anyway, let's see what we can do over here. Not going to be a whole lot you can do right now, my dude, and not until everybody else here gets in. Right now, you guys just all plan on shooting at him. You guys all plan on going up there. Yeah, you can hang it. Up. What do we got? Black Knights. Okay. All of you on those Black Knights. Okay, you can... You cannot reach just yet. Okay, you as well get in on those Black Knights. Okay, how are we doing over here? All right, you guys probably at this point need to get out completely. Over here, we are. Yeah, we're wreaking havoc over here. And we should be doing really good damage to them over here, I would think. Okay, you guys, yeah, you're doing okay. Let's try to get you in here. Okay, how we doing? Okay, everybody on them. Let's go ahead at this point. You can try to break through that barricade. You try to heal him. Okay, how we doing here? Okay. How are we doing over here? Oh, you guys ended up getting bogged down right here. Okay, that's bad. Oops, didn't mean to do all of you. You guys shoot at them. You can get in here like this. You can now get in on them. You guys all should be shooting at those Black Knights. You need to do that. You need to get out of there. And then we can do that. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Too much damage being taken against these things. This is what having choke points will do to you. Okay, you are out of ammo. You can get in there and fight by hand. You as well. You as well. You are already in there. You as well. Okay, how are we doing over here? Okay, let's go ahead and take them out. You... Where's the control point at that controls this? Is it there? It is there, okay. All of you guys try to get there as well. You know, I'm going to go ahead and risk you guys getting in here as well. Okay, you. Time for some more magic, maybe. Okay, now you get on that. Yeah, come on, guys. You got to be able to take out those. Excuse me. All right, let's go ahead at this point and get you moving into there. I think they are about to break. You guys are on your way in. Okay, how we doing here? Okay, looks like they're disintegrating there. That's good. Let's get up there. You guys up there. You guys try to get up here as well. Now you, yeah, okay. Who over here has ammo? You three have ammo. You shoot at those skeleton warriors. Okay, they're disintegrating. You guys get up there. Help out up there. Okay, how are we doing over here? Okay, you did not move in like I asked you to. That's completely unsurprising. Okay, you guys shoot at them. Once we take that, that'll make things a little easier over here on this side. How are we doing here? Let's just everybody move towards these control points. Okay, you guys, we should be taking that pretty soon. What about the there was a unit over here that we were fighting. I don't see them now. You guys get forward. Well, so much for us not taking much in the way of casualties in this fight. Are they? Okay, leadership is minus 43. That's a good sign. Yeah. Okay, I think that'll just about do it. Phew. Well, we lost one unit, at least from Kostaltyn's army, but it's a fairly replaceable unit. Although he did have 2 ranks, but I'm not going to get too upset about that. We took a little bit of damage in some of our other units, but really it's the characters, Kostaltyn and our Patriarch here, who took by far the most. And that's probably fine. You know, if we had to choose some other units to take a lot of damage versus the two of them, I think I'd rather be the two of them because they can heal one another in the next battle. So let's go ahead and occupy this, obviously.
This is Orison's home now.
Okay. We're just going to assume that the Tsarina, we got ourselves a nice ward save magic item there. That's always good. And we finished our capture many provinces. That right there is the ward save item. Star Iron Ring, okay? We'll get that on somebody here in a moment, but first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at him. Decent replenishment, even though our replenishment is cut in half in this campaign. We have already researched some technology to make it better. Let's go ahead and give him his skill ups. Actually, before we do that, I'll forget if I don't do this first. So let's give him the talisman. This initiate goes on a Hag Witch Patriarch or Frostbeat. Okay, well, we will be happy to do that. We'll just give it to him. Okay, now back to Kostaltyn here. Let's go ahead and take a look at our skills. So there's a lot to like here in Kostaltyn's and the Patriarch's skill trees. I like Battle Hymn. I like Daz's Song of Winter Sunlight. But I think I like Solyak's Lullaby even more. Now, all this does is this just reduces the cooldown. It doesn't strengthen it, and it doesn't give us any additional uses of it, which makes that a lower priority. So we're going to take the Battle Hymn, and I guess we'll do one of each. Why not? Okay, and then with you, kind of the same thing. You get one skill up. Oh, but you locked those out by taking that, so we'll give you the replenished troops. Definitely a priority in a campaign like this. Ice Witch. We got you from... Oh, you're the lord that... Are you the emergency lord? No, you're the one that we got from the Confederation. Okay, we're going to give you Ice Maiden's Kiss. And I don't want to give you the Potion of Healing. I want to give you the Potion of Healing. Okay, and you can get that and that. Okay, all right. Feel okay about all that. Now you
the battle against chaos never
need to race up in this direction as fast as possible, just in the off chance that we can get up there in time to save Zoishink. Okay, and then in anticipation, I'm obviously not going to build any, I'm not going to do any upgrades right now because I think it's relatively unlikely that we will be able to hang on to this settlement for long. These others, maybe we might have a better chance at saving them, although he's going to have a free run at Zidovsk here. He's going to have a free run at, well, not a free run, but this is all we've got stopping him from getting to Goranich and Yern. So, yeah, obviously this down here is really the only one I think that we could reasonably expect to call safe. And then, of course, we have Dashika here, which we do want to upgrade Dashika because we do want to be able to defend this. Down here, I think maybe we'll go ahead and spend 1,000 on that. Here, we're going to go ahead and do this and do this. And we can no longer afford this. And like I said, these three are the most vulnerable, so I don't want to do anything with them. And then here, you are unfortunately fairly expendable, but you and you, the one I just took, Okay, first of all, do we want this? Maybe in time we will want it, but it's absolutely not a priority. Let's go ahead and get you upgrading. And Kostaltyn, you're at 19 out of 20. Okay. Alright. Well, what we can do, our strategy I think has to be that if they do come down here and attack Zoishink with Azhag and these armies, we need to do enough damage to them that it's a Pyrrhic victory for them, which gives our remaining armies a better chance at being able to even the odds. However, when we look at this, they are extremely strong. We're at 105. He's at rank 4. So who knows how many more armies he's got floating around. So it's going to be a challenge for sure. But you know what? That's why we play on all of the boosted difficulty. Okay, let's go ahead and then you. I'm going to abandon that for now. You can probably do more by joining up with one of the other armies. Let me just make sure Ehrengrad down here is going to be able to defend itself. With a size 14 garrison, that is not a safe bet, is it? Well, we're not going to worry about that until they make a move on Zidovsk. Okay, so, research available. It might be time for us to think about doing not an Ice Witch Lord, a Frost Maiden. Line of Sight, it would be nice to have, but I don't know if I can really prioritize it. I kind of think maybe... Oof. I kind of think... Either... I think it might be nice to get the recruit rank for units, which would also unlock the Ice Witch Lord. Well, we already have one of those. It might be nice to boost our local recruitment capacity. Yeah, let's do that, because if you end up needing it, you're going to really wish you had it. Okay, now we have a commandment available. Growth-wise, we need money more than we need growth. And we need control more than we need anything else. Now, this is only for one turn. We're going to have that -5, and then moving forward, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, let's go with this, however. This will boost our control a little bit and reduce, just in case they decide to come down into our territory over here, it would slow them down, maybe, possibly, for a turn. Possibly. All right, back to diplomacy. Meanwhile, what do we have going on here? We've got the Ice Court. It's improving. Not quite enough yet, but we really need to drag her into the war with Azhag. That would be very, very nice. The Western Provinces, okay, well, they are an Order faction, so yeah, we'll go ahead and get a trade agreement going with them. Okay, and then... Ropsman clan, yeah, we can't really defend our own territory, and I don't want to grab... I'm going to sneeze, hang on. Okay, excuse me. All right, anyway, I don't want to feel... I try to moderate the use of confederations, and since we've already done it once in this campaign and gained a lot of territory as a result of it, I'm kind of reluctant to do it again. Not to mention, we almost certainly would end up at war with these guys and not able to defend our new territory. So, anyway, the other thing that I want to take a look at now is Yern, Gornich, or Zidovsk.
The motherland has endured much.
Nope. Okay. They are not willing to take any of our settlements. So I was kind of hoping maybe they would, because if we could get them to be up here on the border with Azhag. That would increase the likelihood that they would go to war, but not going to happen. Okay, so we still need to do that. We still need to do that, and okay, let's take a look at here at our devotion and our followers. We still have a pretty big lead over her, but she now has more territory than we do, so she could start catching up, particularly if we start losing settlements. But we are meanwhile getting 7 per turn, and she's only getting 1, so looks like it's in our favor right now. Okay, let's go ahead, I guess, and end our turn. We can't do any recruiting. Actually, that's not true. I could recruit into Kostaltyn's army. First things first. Can we do any more heroes? No. No, we cannot. Okay, so do we want to recruit one of these into his army? Yes, we do. Okay. All right. Good enough. Now we're running really low on money, but it can't be helped. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn.
The day is ours,
And let's hope that we don't see Azhag for 1 turn. I think that's the longest we can legitimately expect to not see him. Okay, here he comes. Okay, that's not him. That's another army, and they've made it all the way. Wow, okay. All the way from out of sight to here. This is just going to be a field battle. We'll go ahead and fight it, but it just seems highly unlikely that we'll do much of anything. Still, I don't want to get in the habit of auto-resolving, even things that are guaranteed losses. With a little bit of luck, maybe we'll be able to take out 1 or 2 of those troll units. Alright, so we're going to checkerboard this a little bit. He's probably going to wait. I just realized he's going to wait. Well, we're actually going to charge in on him. Okay, let's draw you guys like this. And then let's get you 3 back. Okay. And then you on the flank here. Actually, let's get you way over here. And you have no magic at all. This is something I did mention to Zorbaz, that he needs to fix that in his mod. Okay. Let's go ahead and get you trying to draw some of them over this way, I suppose. Let's go ahead and speed up. How long are we looking at? 1.5 minutes. Where are the trolls at? There's some of the trolls right there. 2 of them are over there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get all of you all. Over here. And with a little bit of luck, here you. That's clearly not working. You try to shoot at those trolls. Those are just orc boys. They probably have shields. They do. Okay, alright. Some of them are coming forward, but not all of them.
Defenders of Kislev! So be it! Indeed.
Okay. Did a little bit of damage to the trolls there. Okay, try to get over around the flank. Okay, you guys are...
Hussars!
Move forward just a little bit. Okay, back up again. You...
March for Kislev,
Get up here.
led by Ryan.
Who's archers?
Okay, you guys still aren't close enough, huh? Some of you were.
Finest! A fine strategy! On the march!
Well, they're being pretty smart. I will give some credit to the
Hordes of us!
AI here. Okay. You guys should be able to flank them. Okay, they are shooting at us over here now. Okay, well, the AI actually fought this pretty intelligently. We need to get back.
Very well!
You can not really do very much because... Okay, actually, here we go. Here's our chance. Everybody on those trolls. Okay, you guys on those trolls. We're gonna lose the battle anyway. We may as well try to take out a troll unit or two if we can.
Brace for impact, brothers!
Okay. Come on, come on. Let's take one troll unit out. One troll unit. We got him wavering, we got him broken, but we're not going to be able to wipe him out. Not by a long shot. Okay, well, here we go. This is where we get just overwhelmed at this point, and yeah, that's going to do it. All right, let's go ahead and just let this play out. A little bit of an ugly fight, but yeah, we didn't really expect it to be anything but. I was kind of hoping that maybe the trolls would expose themselves, but I'll credit the AI for not allowing that to happen. Alright, so we really didn't do very much in the way of actual casualties to them, but that's because we were focusing everything on the trolls, not to mention we only had a few volleys before they just overwhelmed us, so it is what it is. Okay, I think this is our first defeat of the campaign, if I'm not mistaken. And there's Azhag. Okay, well the good news is we found Azhag. The bad news is he is headed towards a place where we don't have any armies. At least Zoishink is not under siege for at least this turn. Alright, and as this in turn is wrapping up, I will say, my first impressions of this mod are there is a lot to really like, but performance is definitely a concern. It probably took almost 5 minutes for that in turn to process. Okay, anyway, so Borden Coven, destroyed, settlement lost, yes, we know, okay. Demolition complete, and we recruited our unit, so that's good. And we got a couple buildings built. So now, as mentioned before, oh, this is good. Okay, so now Azhag does have at least one other enemy. And actually, no, he's got two more. He's got 3 more enemies. So he declared war. Wow, interesting. Okay, so he's got 3 more enemies. That's exactly what we needed. Although we don't know how strong those factions are. We do know Ostland is not very strong, although they do have 7 settlements. Well, anyway, what we really need is for Azhag to not be able to throw literally everything he's got at us. Now, he's going to be able to reach probably... He's in March stance right now, so it's a little bit hard to tell for sure. But he's rank 13. He's almost certainly going to have a really, really good army. We have to assume he can reach here next turn, which means there's no point in us upgrading that. Get the money back for that. Now, we did say before our strategic plan for the inevitable war with Azhag, or really the inevitable war with anybody, is that we wanted to focus on the walled cities. And so far that has been a bit of a success, because we did, by focusing on the walled cities, we did manage to save Zoishink here. He's recruiting up there, which is a concern, obviously, but his army is never going to grow anymore from where it's at right now. So that's... It's 8 units, but it's never going to get any bigger than that. That army is not really worth worrying about right now. So this, as long as this army and this army don't join up with these guys, Zoishink actually looks right now like they can take care of themselves. Excuse me just one second. Got a call here. Okay, so... I don't love the prospects of this garrison without any additional help being able to defend against Azhag. But maybe we have a chance. Maybe he will lay siege and give us time to come racing up there and try to help out. So what that means, we need to decide what to do with our 3 armies here, basically. So we also have to worry about the public order down here. The military presence right now is only 5. The characters are an additional 3, so that's 8. Okay. No, we should still be getting positive public order here, even after I move him out. So if we send Kostaltyn towards Dashika here, I think that works okay. You're still in the general direction where you could divert and go up towards over here. Instead, if we decide that's a better plan. You, meanwhile, we want you
The snow is balm to me.
to be in regular stance here, because you're going to have to do some recruiting. He can reach...
Let me think about it. No!
Okay, so we got an... I thought, honestly, one of the things that people said they liked about this mod was that so many of the settlements were more than 1 turn away from each other. Well, clearly some of them aren't, because This right here is an example of where, yeah, he walked straight from Fort Ostrask straight down to Eärn here in a single turn. And that's one thing that we were able to eliminate with the in the Mortal Empires map, that campaign movement reduction. Okay. All right.
Chaos.
Well, not you. You've already moved. You, I'm going to recruit. The question is, do I want to move up here to defend Zoyshink?
From Linsk to Urskoy, we stand
Do I want to try to draw these guys
Fly off.
Storm summoner.
over in this direction? Or, alternatively, we could head over here. No. Never mind, we're not going to be able to take that. That's a size 20 garrison. Is this a walled city? No. No, it is not. Okay. Well,
Bride of the
we're going to
ice.
move you
I'd rather eat a squeak.
to here.
Searching for rumor.
And we're going to recruit.
I seek only the graceful.
These guys are all missiles, so we'll recruit you two. Okay.
My power blossoms here.
First,
And then that leaves you. I can't really afford to recruit this as a third army, unfortunately. You keep going up this
I
way
lead, you follow.
for now. Oh, we've got
A stiff drink will warm us, yes?
enough to do an invocation here. Okay. What would we want to do here? Increase supporters when constructing a building. Increase income from trade tariffs and income from buildings. It's all good. Is it the best, however? Supporters 2 when fighting a battle. Army ability Wrath of the Bear, which would give us a bonus to base weapon damage and AP weapon damage. 3 uses per battle. Melee attack plus 5% for all armies. It's good. We could do this. Solyak is growth, casualty replenishment rate, and supporters generated 1 when gaining a character rank. Or Ursun. This causes attrition to enemy armies within your territory. Generates 5 supporters when occupying a settlement. Army ability, the bitterness of winter. Well, I like the idea of causing attrition when they are in our territory, but he may not be in our territory at all, so it may end up not being of any value at all. So I don't think I'll do that. I think maybe we do need the casualty replenishment. Let's take a look at that one again. 1 when gaining a character rank. We have a decent number of characters, and we're looking at fighting some battles, probably. And the growth would also be good. But really what we need more than anything, I think, is income. Trade tariffs plus 15%. Buildings is an extra 4%. I'm going to go with, and I'm not going to do Tor because that melee attack, although that is good, we have more missile units than we have melee units, and you know, I want to be fighting from a distance as much as possible. So it comes down to these two. Do we want the growth and casualty replenishment, or do we want the money? I'm going to go with the growth and casualty replenishment because the casualty replenishment is really important with the mods that we're using. Okay. Alrighty, Motherland invoked. Okay. And let's also just hope that that our, not allies, but our partners in the war against Azhag can do something to draw some of his troops away from us over here. Like, so for example, who's over here? This is not Ostland. Ostland is all the way down here. So we basically, we're the only ones who actually have a border with Azhag. So that's just a bit problematic. Okay, we have another admin here. Oh, no, it's not an assignment. It's a dialogue here. Ally with the Ice Court for hero recruit rank +3 for Frost Maidens, or appease the Orthodoxy. Hero recruitment costs -30% for Patriarchs, local province when admin. So we have to choose this because it's thematic. May not always be the best choice from a functional perspective, but we want to stay thematic. Okay.
Snow is a welcome.
All right, let's take a look here at our buildings. You down here. Is there any value in building this? It's probably not the best use of 4,000, quite frankly. You, Zoishink, I dare not risk it with you either. That leaves you guys down here. Zedevka here. Let's get... This is going to help with public order. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And we'll do that. Okay, this will get us... Plus it's thematic, okay. Give us a little bit of public order, and maybe we'll be able to build the money building in 4 turns. Okay. Do we have anything else that is in the process of being built? Just this Orthodoxy Chapel, and nothing over here. Okay. Fair enough. Diplomacy... Wow, they have really lost interest in liking us, haven't they? This was 20, headed towards 24 last turn. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay. What do we have here? Brotherhood of the Bear, Defensive Alliance. You are at war with way too much for us to be risking that, I think. Although, thematically, it almost feels like we should. No, I dare not. We need to focus on Azhag. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and... How much time do we have? We have enough for one more in turn. Okay, let's do it. At least our southern border is fairly secure. So we only have to worry about our north and our east. At least that's my assumption. I don't think Tsarina Katerina will declare war on us at this point. Okay, so here's Azhag. Alright, what's he gonna do here? Oh, okay, he disappeared. That's unexpected. And a little bit worrisome, but I guess it's better than him taking another one of our settlements. Okay, he probably wants a defensive alliance. He does. No, thank you. I'm afraid we have to decline. I wonder if we should have set... I didn't really think about this. If they come with if an order faction comes to us with a diplomatic proposal, do we have to accept it? Let me know what your thoughts are. If any of you have any thoughts on it, feel free to mention it in the comments. Because I can kind of see doing something like that. You know, strategically it could really put us in trouble, but by being good guys, by trying to be the defenders of order everywhere, I could see how that could easily lead us to thematically stretching ourselves thin. Doing things to help our brethren even when it's not in our own best interest. Sort of altruism. Okay, well, we had kind of a relatively calm end turn overall. We can see he's sort of consolidating his armies over here, and he's of course recruiting right there to get them back up to full strength. But like I said before, the Wa army at least is going to be stuck at 8. Wonder when his Wa will end. It would be nice if we could tell how many turns are remaining. But anyway, Clan Mulder and the Ropsman clan, okay. We got our units recruited. We got our buildings constructed. Okay, so we're right at about 500 income per turn. We probably don't dare recruit any more, you know, or else we would be completely untenable. Now, here's our economy, that is. So now we're at a situation where we can't quite reach here. But what we can do is we can move her close enough to where she could hit it next turn and also probably go into ambush stance. Meanwhile, move Kostaltyn up to support her and be in a position to either rush over to Dushika here if Azhag decides to attack that after all, or else move over here. Like if we position Kostaltyn like right around here, he can either go this way or this way if we decide to counterattack right there. Meanwhile, he can probably keep heading up here, and he can provide a little bit of value in the defense of Zoyshink up there if it comes down to that. I feel a little bit well, I shouldn't say a little bit. I feel extremely vulnerable down here by having nothing down here defending not only Zidovsk, but also the road to Erengrad is pretty wide open as well, and that's our capital. We definitely don't want to lose that. But anyway, we're doing the best we can. We are continuing to lead in this race. We're still getting 7 per turn. She's now getting still just 1 per turn, okay? So we're building up our lead here. This is going to help us a little bit with control. That'll be good. A little bit of bonus leadership as well. A little bit of bonus relations as well. So all of that will be very welcome. It's going to take us 3 turns to get there, though. Okay. All right. Well, all of that is going to have to wait until the next episode because we are out of time for this one. But yeah, this is a tense campaign for sure. But I think we're doing okay. I mean, it's going to happen. You know, you can't confederate and hold on to everything. So if that's, you know, that's the worst that we've lost so far is this one settlement. I can live with that. I don't even want to say if that's the only thing that we lose in this war against Azhag, well, then we're in great shape because that sounds a little bit too presumptuous. But you know what I'm saying. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.